teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. Now here's Edwards. The shake. Adams grabs the miss.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Edwards against Morant. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Oh, stolen by Morant. Adams with a screen on Edwards. And it's Morant missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
From deep, Bane. Memphis the rebound. Brooks the pass to Morant. Jackson the screen. Morant with it. Russell covering. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Russell. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Gobert. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Steven Adams.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
And he sinks the second.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Now here's Edwards. Driving to the basket. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Pass to Adams. Here's Brooks. Outside Bane. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And B.A., at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Now here's Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with it. Checked by Brooks. Gobert, no good. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside Bane. There's the drive, and he dunks it down.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Towns a screen on Morant. Russell the pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's Gobert. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Adams with a screen on McDaniels. Nails it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Edwards. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Outside Bane. It's stolen. Now Towns. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside for Russell. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Morant. Puts up a three. That one no good for Minnesota. They've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Gobert. And here's McDaniels. Gobert inside.
If he's that close to the cup, Rudy Gobert knows how to finish.
Here's Bane. Jackson with a screen on Russell. That'll count. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And still a close game as the first quarter. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Bane, the pass to Morant. Adams with a screen on Russell. And here's Morant outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. And it's Morant missing. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Russell. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Adams with a screen on Russell. On the wing, Bane. Jackson against Edwards. The 3 from Bane. Gets the 3 to fall. Bane's got 8. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media.
Oh!
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Here's Russell. McDaniels finds Gobert. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. And here they come. Jackson with room to fire. Off the left rim and out. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Edwards. Oh, the swat by Adams.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
Here's Morant. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Russell. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Naz Reid.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Adams. Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Green's checked in for Brooks. And it's Conchar in for Desmond Bane. Here's Reed. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here's Conchar. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jones is checked in. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Pass to Rivers. Here's Noel. Now Reed. Trying to get back on track. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. The Grizzlies have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Green for 3. Another shot. And the layup by Clark. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Garza. Back to Noel. The 3 is up. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box out.
Jones' shot is good.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting around 50% of the game so far. Pass to Rivers. Back to Noel. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Noel's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
19 seconds left in the first half. Count it.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Down low, deflects the pass, and stolen by Clark. On the take. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on.
That'll do it for the first half. It's the Grizzlies up 9. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Green. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Aldama in at the 4 spot.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and considering the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Green. On the wing, Conchar. Clark with the screen. Takes the 3. And another miss by Memphis. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward. Well, as soon as you recognize the size mismatch, you have to attack.
They set a pick to the inside. Kicks it out to Clark. Jacks up a three. And the three-pointer goes. Clark's got 7 points in the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Russell to pass to Towns. Lays it up and banks it in. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, we know how capable and consistent Karl Anthony Towns can be when he gets this kind of inside position.
Clark with the screen. Inside. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
A line change here for Memphis. Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity. And here's Morant. He's got 13. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Morant, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. And he gets the bucket. Give him 8 points now.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Jackson outside. 1:44 left in the third quarter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Timeout, timeout.
And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. A minute 29 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns has a 7'4" wingspan. If he gets off the floor, good night.
McDaniels with the rebound.
You love to see guys challenge one another like that. Advantage to the defense that time.
Now here's Edwards. This for the tie. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And that ties it up.
Well, putting all of that 7-foot frame to use, Rudy Gobert has been one of the consistent offensive rebounders in the league.
Adams a screen. Here's Morant. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Russell to pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Pass to Towns. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Towns has got 12 points in just the second half.
I mean, there's no aspect of the offensive end of the floor that's problematic for Towns. He's a three-level scorer. His team understands he's in rhythm. It's looking easy for him right now.
Brooks. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. Outside Russell. Pass to Gobert. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul.
And that one falls for Gobert.
Well, we know Rudy Gobert is going to go down as not only one of the greatest defenders of his generation, but of all time. Just look at the number of times this guy has won Defensive Player of the Year. He is a force to be reckoned with.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 5. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You'll love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
McDaniels against Morant.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Morant against McDaniels. Morant, he's open. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Down low. Outside for Brooks. And that one is hammered home. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA
The previous play is under the
policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Russell. Shot clock at 5. Here's Towns. Russell. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Shots good by Morant.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Here's Morant going inside. The shot no good. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
And it's Morant off the drive. Basket's good. Morant's got 9 points now in the second half.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Edwards with it. Check by Brooks. Left side, Russell. Pass to Gobert. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
All right, everyone, give a big hand to your First Avenue breaker.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The putback. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Adams. And here's Morant. There's the three. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Brooks against Edwards. Russell up top. Here's Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Russell against Morant from the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Edwards pass to Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Desmond Bane.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots.
And so Towns nails them both.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Here's Morant. Got it. Morant's got 22 points.
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Money!
And the stakes were high right there. What?
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Brooks outside. On the wing, Bane. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Tipped. Jackson, pass to Bane. Yeah!
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Pass to Gobert. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
And the basket by Bane.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Grizzlies. "15 seconds left in the final quarter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. And they get it back. Outside Russell. The three. That shot missing. And so the Grizzlies take the win. And they barely squeezed out the win.
I smack clowns with mad style.
CLA Sports present. It's the NBA. I'm Kevin Hart. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely.
We've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooters league is what you see most of now.
And the starting group for the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Russell. Picked by Gobert. Russell to pass to Gobert.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock. I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
You know, a versatile bench really is a gift for the Celtics in tough situations.
And even a great starting five isn't perfect against every opponent. It's important to have flexibility, and that's something that Boston definitely has.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Brown, a screen on Towns. Kick out to Brown. This one for 3. Offensive rebound, outside Brogdon. The 3-ball, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Brogdon's so good at drawing contact. You can't afford to get overly physical with him.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Outside Edwards. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Brown passes to Smart. Outside Brown. The shot no good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Here's Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
Pass to Williams. Back to Brogdon. Williams with the screen. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Russell against Williams. Now Gobert. Gobert is doubled. Back to Russell. Tatum pulls it in. Boston trailing. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Williams a screen on McDaniels. Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
Gobert with a screen on Brogdon. Outside for Russell. Beyond the arc. Here's Gobert. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Towns against Tatum. Williams a screen on Towns. Tatum passes to Williams. It's blocked by Gobert.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the stifle tower? You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Towns a screen on Brogdon. Pass to Towns. Let's go with a three to the paint. Here's Gobert. And he banks in the layup. Gobert's got 5 now.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Williams a screen on Towns. Brogdon from outside. Rebound Minnesota.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Towns against Tatum. Inside. Russell to pass to Gobert. And stolen by Williams. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Tatum. Covered by Towns. Back to Smart. Clock at 6. Brogdon with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Here's Brown. Second chance effort. And it Williams with the bucket inside.
He got in excellent position, then takes it right back up.
5 ticks left to play in the first quarter. It's Edwards with a drive. The 11-footer. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Well, a good close contest so far. As we good action already in this one. But a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4 while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Brown passes to Smart. The 3 is up. Fires in the triple.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general. Something you can't put a price tag on. The Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience. Young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
6 to shoot. Towns with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. McDaniels from long range. Buries it from 3. McDaniels got his first 3 points of the game.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Here's Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Gobert with a screen on Smart. Russell to pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Outside McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Picked by Gobert. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Williams, a screen on Towns. Pass to Brogdon. Here's Williams. Outside Tatum. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. McDaniels with some nice D. Outside Edwards. Outside McDaniels. And there's a 3-second violation. The officials have been a little stingier with the whistle recently. Clark, you think fewer fouls called is good for the game?
I like to see the game played with a certain amount of flow. So you got to give some latitude to the physicality. And I am in favor of fewer fouls being called. The officials do a good job, I think, of judging advantage, disadvantage. And it's much more appealing to the fans when the game flows more fluidly.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Smart against Russell. Here's Gobert. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Tatum.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Now here's Russell. Down low. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by Russell. Gobert's got 10.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Pritchard. McDaniels covering. 54 seconds left in the second. Screen by Horford. Pass to Hauser. It's blocked by Gobert. Left side, Edwards. Gobert with a screen on White. Now here's Towns. Take it away. Here's Pritchard. Up and over Russell. Boston, no good that time either. Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Timeout. Edwards with it. Towns, a screen on Brogdon. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Misses off the right iron.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
And the first half.
19. The Boston Celtics. 17.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Rudy Gobert really making a difference here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the 1. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Brown, a screen on Towns. Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Russell against Smart. And it's Russell on the drive. Pass to Towns. 5 to shoot. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Brogdon. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And that one good. Gobert's got 12.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now here's Smart. 5 points in the game. Here's Tatum. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 5.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
Pass to Towns. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Missed inside.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Now here's Tatum. To the paint for the lead. And Brown with the layup. Brown's got his 2nd basket.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll, exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Outside Russell. Poke loose. It's stolen by Smart. The kick to Tatum. Back to Smart. 4 on the clock. Brogdon, the pass to Smart. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Russell, the pass to Edwards.
2 minutes.
And here's McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. Russell up top. Back to Gobert. Russell finds Gobert. Yep, that one goes. Gobert's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Incredible balance on that take. You gotta respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Russell. Back to Gobert. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Gobert's got 16 points.
Boy, the former 2nd overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Outside Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Smart passes to Brown. And the foul is called. He missed. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coaches,
The line for 2. The previous play is under
so
review.
many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Brown. 51 seconds left in the third. Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the stifled tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
And so Gobert nails both of them. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Brogdon. And there's the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brogdon's got 5 points.
He's very good at exploiting the defense. Brogdon is excellent at finishing off these drives.
Gobert with a screen on Smart. Here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Williams. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Williams. He has 7. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Here's Edwards. Missed it. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Boston, Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Al Horford out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Smart in at the point.
First team foul. Checking in for the Celtics, Robert Williams.
Now here's Edwards. To the inside, Gobert. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
Boy, time to tighten it up on defense. A stop here would be huge.
Now here's Edwards. Towns a screen on Brogdon to the left wing. High post Towns. Tatum's there. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. No good there. Now Boston takes it the other way. Smart outside. Pass to Brown. Here's Tatum. Brown with a screen. Tatum passes to Williams. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
It's stolen by Brogdon. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Here's Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
The Timberwolves shooting only 42%. Edwards against Brogdon. Edwards can't hit. The Celtics shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Pass to Smart. Now Williams. Smart outside. Tatum a screen on Edwards. Smart passes to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Brogdon. From deep. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. It's Brown on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Pass to Williams. Williams with the screen. Here's Smart. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Towns on a screen. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Drills it from deep.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Now here's Smart. Brogdon from outside. He drops it from range. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
And as soon as they splashed that bomb, the air just went right out of the building. Total deflation.
Brown against Edwards. Towns for 3. The rebound, Celtics.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Now here's Tatum. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Gobert with a screen on Brogdon. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And stolen by Williams. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Celtics.
They had to fight for this one. With the game hanging in the balance a couple of times, they've made winning plays, Grant.
It's all about having a strong mentality. What's interesting is that any time momentum turned against them, instead of folding, they responded with their own attack.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for Robert Williams.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 14-3 run. Smart outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Kick out to Brown. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Outside Edwards. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Ogden on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
Shot clock at 3. It's stolen by Adams. Up top, Morant. Guarded by Smart. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Jackson kicks to Bain. The 3. Offensive rebound. He dishes it to Morant. Second shot opportunity, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Smart.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Now here's Tatum. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Nails the baby hook.
And look at the focus. I mean, Tatum's not going to allow the defense to overwhelm him. Simply keeping his eyes on the bucket there and cashing in down low.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
Logged in the pass to Brown. Launches it. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Adams the pass to Bain. Morant against Smart. Jackson has the open look. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
Great vision by Ja Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Smart passes to Tatum, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Morant finds Adams. There's Jackson with the 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Now here's Brown. It's stolen by Adams. Morant with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Smart on the wing. Tatum on the wing. And the rejection by Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Tatum. It's stolen by Adams. Morant outside. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And Jackson throws it down hard.
This is a big target coming off the pick and roll. Jaren's lethal in this set.
Celtics trail by 6. And there's the pass to Smart. Shoots the 3. And they recover it. Outside Tatum. Five to shoot. Back to Williams. The shot off that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Smart against Morant. Outside Jackson. Pass to Bain. shooting foul. As the whistle blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line.
And he makes both free throws. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Brogdon. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And defense comes at Brogdon hard, but he shoots through. Good technique helped him get that one off.
Brogdon hits them both. 27 seconds left to play in the first. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Morant outside.
Oh, yes. As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Brogdon the pass to Williams, and he gets the bucket.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Adams sets the pick for Morant. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
And what about the hustle from Brown on DJ?
And so it's Jaren Jackson making highlights for the Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Grizzlies.
It's all about the fire they're playing with early on. Crashing the boards, and the result, second chance points.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Williams. Brown the pass to Williams, and there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That is his first foul of the game. Brown against Brooks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes. Sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks. And timely, they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it. Sometimes they'll hedge the pick and roll. And sometimes they'll just go under.
Offensive rebound. And Adams kicks to Jackson. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Morant passes to Jackson. Stolen by Brogdon.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Williams, a screen on Jackson. Here's Tatum. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Memphis leading by 8. Brooks with no one around. Outside for Jackson. Back to Bane. Just 4 to shoot. Grant. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Smart. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Smart. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
And Brown is just a physical beast, especially inside where he gets whatever he wants.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
2 shots.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's...
The previous play is under review.
Real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Throw good. Bane.
The shooting of Desmond Bane, it's special. Knocking down threes as good as anyone in the game.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. 8-point game. Pass to Brown. Cornette kicks to Brown. Driving the lane and finished off by Brown.
And really, Brown is astonishing when he takes it inside. The defense does not know what to do with it.
Outside, Bane. And again, Memphis no good. Celtics trail by 6. Cornette passes to Smart. A three-pointer no good. The Grizzlies have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. There's a good screen to the middle. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Bane looking around. It's good from long range. Bane's got 7 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Tatum. Fires the 3. Aldama with the rebound. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Outside, Green. 55 seconds left now here in the second. Jones for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Inside. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And Clark slams it in.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Now here's Tatum. And again, unable to change momentum here. Right side, Green. The leaner. And the Grizzlies take down 2 more.
Terrific shot. Danny Green, a champion in college and in the pros, of course, just has a winning attitude.
Here's Smart. And the rejection by Clark. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies.
The Celtics, 19.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court right now for the Celtics. They've got Horford. Gallinari is out there with Derek White. And it's Hauser in at the 3, the small forward. White, wide open. He fires. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Memphis leading by 18. Jones for 3. Pass to Eldorado. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Gallinari, a screen on Green. Here's Hauser. Here's Gallinari. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Getting into the paint, drawing contact. That's a focal point for Gallinari.
Gallinari hits them both. Here's Jones. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Clark finds Jones. And it's off the back rim, no good. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. They trail by 18. White. And it's off from three-point range. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Horford against Jones.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Celtics trail by 20. Shoots it. Off the left rim and out. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Jones, no one around him. Connects from three-point range. Jones has got 6.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Horford has a wide open look. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's the screen. Jones for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Now, here is Gallinari. Now the pass to Hauser. Back to White. They need this. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jones looking for an opening. Lets it go with the 3. Again, the miss by Jones.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Hauser. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Conchar. Outside, Jones. Memphis moving it around.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
Horford sets a screen for White. Pass to Horford. Second chance shot. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Here's White. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Love how active Derek White is on offense. Good at making defenders question their decisions.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Morant outside. Yep, it counts. Morant's got 13.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Pritchard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Out to Brooks. Left side, Adams. Gallinari with the steal. Morant with the steal. Jacks up a three to the inside. Jackson passes to Brooks. White against Bain. Gallinari left side. Right wing. Here's Pritchard. Gets it off. And so it's Memphis, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's White. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And the shot goes in.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
He kicks it to Horford. Passes to Hauser. And that one is stuffed right through.
An elite distributor for a big man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Hauser the pass to Horford. Picked by Horford. Here's White. That three off the mark. Memphis leading by 20. Feeds it to Brooks. Out to Morant. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Brooks. Clock at 6. The shot, no good. And Boston will go the other way with it. Here's Hauser. Horford the pass to Hauser. Back to Horford. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And folks, this is Horford in his zone. Wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
Morant, and then Morant slams it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. To the paint, and finished off by Horford.
Textbook use there of the pick by Horford. Strong footwork gets him to the shot.
Up top, Morant. Basket, good. And the Grizzlies lead by 20.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Here's White. And the rejection by Jackson. And here's Brooks from outside. No good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Right side, Horford. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Horford sets a screen for White. Off target from outside. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Back to Morant. Outside, Bain. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Smart. Drives to the hoop. And Adams sends it back. Brogdon against Morant. Outside, Bain. There's Jackson with the three. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 5. Morant dishes to Brooks. Misses the 3. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Memphis.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Brogdon finds Brown. Brogdon looking around. And the turnover again by Boston.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And so here's Memphis. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Jackson passes to Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. Outside, Bane. Outside for Jackson. Back to Bane. Over Williams. Bane, no good. Brown outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.
I smack clowns with mad style.
thanks for joining us. We've got a Wednesday. Well, these two teams tonight, they are loaded with young talent. Doris, the future looks bright.
Well, they're loaded with young talent, and it is fearless talent. These are squads that are going to be tremendous to watch for the next several years. Tonight could be a preview of the next generation of stars to come.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Here's Edwards, and he drives in. The rebound by Jackson. Morant against McDaniels. Jackson the screen, and here's Morant outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Here's Morant. Good work defensively by Towns.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
From deep, Payne. Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Make no mistake, an intimidating 7-footer. Steven Adams gets the space he needs and finishes with ease.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Jackson with a screen on Towns. Oh, it's stolen. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Double team on Towns. McDaniels from long range. Tries again. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Guarded by Bane. Gobert gets the bucket.
Well, the addition of the upper body strength, it's turned Rudy Gobert from role player to all NBA. Go ahead and absorb it, Rudy.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Adams with a screen on Edwards. Bane finds Adams. Takes a 3. And Brooks with a basket on the assist from Adams. And it's a tie ball game.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Towns.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
First free throw is good. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
From deep, Payne drains the triple.
Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Brooks against Edwards. And the layup is good.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Morant, the pass to Adams. On the wing, Bane launches it. Kept alive. Brooks against Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Oh, swiped away. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
So it's Minnesota now. Outside Russell. Towns on a screen. Russell, the pass to Towns. Outside McDaniels. 6 to shoot. Doesn't go that time. Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Launches a 3. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Brooks has got 6.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Here's Towns. Outside Russell. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Memphis has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Morant with the bucket.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
It's Edwards with a drive. Brooks with the rebound. Morant against McDaniels. Offensive rebound. Payne, the pass to Jackson. Morant with it. Back to Adams. Another shot. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one. And indeed,
the previous play is under
certain he beat the buzzer.
And while watching it live, it was hard to see whether he beat the clock or not. It looks like he might have been a little late.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. Nope. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Grizzlies leading by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Payne in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC. The first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. The 3. Offensive rebound. Towns passes to Edwards. Off target with the 3. Memphis leading. Right side Morant. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the long J. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Back to Gobert. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Russell against Morant. Up top, Jackson. Quarter. Over Brooks. And stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. From deep. And And again, it's Memphis with a three.
One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Adams with a screen on Edwards. The three from Bane. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Towns finds McDaniels. Over to the left wing. Russell, the pass to Gobert. The shot's good. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
And the jam by Gobert.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Outside Morant. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lets it go from deep. Adams goes in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Make no mistake, Adams is a very good athlete. He's got intelligence for knowing when to drive and force the defense to foul him.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson Jr. Green comes in for Brooks. Conchar, he's checked in for Bane. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
There's a screen. Jones from outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Here's Edwards. Towns against Jones. The shot by Towns, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Pass to Adams. Another steal. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, Anthony Edwards out in transition, knows his teammates made a defensive play, and wisely leaks out.
Adams with a screen on Russell. Jones, the pass to Adams. And stolen by Gobert. Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Jones. He got it up. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies leading by 6. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Taurean Prince. Austin Rivers out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Garza in at power forward. The Timberwolves trail.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen away. Now here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. To the paint. Green, the pass to Adams. Green up top. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 is up. He can't hit that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. 90 seconds into the second half now. Jones against Russell. Pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. Clark left side. Clock is at 3. Good D by Gobert. The Timberwolves shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Towns. Over Green. Leans. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. To the middle. Here's Clark. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside Russell. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
This guy's a shifty player now. D'Angelo Russell adept at using various speeds to keep defenders off balance.
And both free throws good for Russell. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Jones drives in, and he gets that one.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Bain, the pass to Brooks. Jackson outside. Now here's Morant, covered by Towns, and the ball out of play. Timberwolves will have it. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Back to Gobert. Pass to McDaniels. And here's Russell. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. The shot won't fall. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Morant against Edwards. There's the triple. And Morant good for 3. Morant's got 14 points.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Towns. Up again. That shot off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. With the step back. Towns against Morant. On the wing, Bain. Jackson with a screen on Russell. The 3 from Bain. They get it back. Back to Morant. Down low. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Now here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Jackson the screen. And here's Morant outside. Pass to Adams. Here's Bain. The 3. McDaniels with the rebound. 17 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He's got 12.
Well, you see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 5. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting only 39% so far in the game. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
Rudy Gobert is one of the game's dominant big men. He understands how to use his length and his size defensively, and he's figured out how to fit in. This guy is an outstanding screener offensively.
And it's Morant off the top. Oh! Hammers it home.
So nice. Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Here's Morant. Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside Russell. To the inside. Gobert, no good. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. The 3 is up. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
He is the story for them offensively, and a big reason why they're ahead.
Towns a screen on Brooks. Outside Russell. And stolen by Morant. For the finish. And then Morant with the dunk.
And that sequence was all Morant. Excellent work turning his defense into offense.
Brooks against Edwards. Towns has got room. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Takes a step back. Morant, pass to Adams. Morant with it. To the paint. Clock at 6. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's McDaniels. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Well, this is where Cat can manufacture additional points for his team. Defense focused and locked in on him. Find a teammate.
And the basket by Bane.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Good, and the setup by Morant. He's got 6 points in the quarter.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 17-4 run. Adams with a screen on Russell. On the wing, Bane, guarded by Russell. The offensive rebound. Pass to Morant. Outside Bane. Outside Morant. Here's the 3. They get it again. Adams, a pass to Brooks. Bane with it. The 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Ja Morant.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
No good with the triple. They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
For three. Outside for Brooks. Fires from deep. No luck on that one. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Edwards outside. No luck on that one.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Pass to Adams. The three ball. No good that time. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. We saw two different teams tonight. One.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Sports presents the NBA. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Shot clock at 6. Brown down low. McDaniels defending. And it's Brown missing. Over in the corner, Edwards. And there's the pass to Towns. And stolen by Tatum. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Now Smart. Pass to Brown. It's Brogdon on the wing. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brogdon's got the opening field goal of the game for Boston.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Towns wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest.
fun tonight, Grant, particularly on the glass.
Yeah, bring your hard hat. This is going to be a physical game indeed. Both sides are used to generating extra possessions with their rebounding, so I'm curious to see which club wins that battle.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Smart. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
This guy has crazy hops. Brown levitates over the floor.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Brogdon against Bane. Williams with the screen. There's Tatum with the 3. Hits the three-pointer.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot. He's looking to do damage from long range on every possession.
Now here's Morant. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Outside for Brogdon. Williams up top. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the 3 a little bit more. In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Now here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Williams finds Smart. Williams a screen on Morant. Outside Tatum. Brooks with the rebound. Well, Smitty with Morant. His ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaks his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside Tatum. Williams a screen on Jackson. Tatum shot is good. Tatum's got 5.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
Jackson with a screen on Smart to the middle. Jackson, the pass to Adams. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Here's Williams. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Smart. Fires the 3 after missing his first attempt. Now 1 for 2.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences. If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their 2nd trip to the playoffs.
And that one's good for Brooks.
The ability to finish with either hand makes Brooks a dangerous scorer around the bucket.
It's Brown on the wing. .103 left to play in the first quarter. Count it. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run. Beautiful location on the pass, as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Smart outside. And the Celtics another 3.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Jackson on the wing. Three-pointer. And they recover it. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Morant. Fires for three. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Bread and butter play. Morant in screen and roll. He'll typically make you pay.
Brogdon, the pass to Smart. The kick to Tatum from behind the arc. Not going to go that time. From deep three-point range. That misses. Would have counted had it gone.
Known as a crafty defender, Brown really...
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the point. Gallinari, the pass to Horford. Back to Gallinari, and stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Adams with the ball. Now Horford defending. Brooks from outside. Outside for Morant.
Boston foul. Peyton Pritchard. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant. Give him 8. Takes the 3, and it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Now here's Bane. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bane. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
White against Bane. Jacks up a 3. Boston again missing. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Now here's White. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Now here's Jackson. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
From deep, Morant. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
I totally agree. They just can't be stopped. They're just firing on all cylinders.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. And the Grizzlies with some changes. The Celtics have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Will it go? And finished off by Tatum.
Give Tatum credit. Getting ideal positioning inside and hammering it down with power.
Outside, Green. Here's Aldama. Nice move. And that comes off the assist by Green. And the Grizzlies lead by 13. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, B.A., and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scorers are rising to the top.
Here's Jones. The Celtics making their last shot. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 15-4 run. Clark with a screen on Smart. Outside for Green. 4-3. Offensive board. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Conchar. It's stolen by Brogdon. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Brogdon. Williams has got his first 2 points. Jones from outside. The long distance three is buried.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Tatum a screen on Jones. Lays it up and banks it in. Smart has got 8.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Jones from outside. Rebound Boston. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Smart passes to Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Williams finds Tatum. Up and in on the layup. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Clark with the screen. Inside. And stolen by Williams. He goes up and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And so...
The Celtics, 25. The Grizzlies, 35.
Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4 while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Clark against Tatum. That one's good for 2. He's got 13.
Growing into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Conchar can't hit.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
To the middle. Here's Tatum. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Tatum's got 15 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Timeout called. Memphis. And the Celtics making a change here. Cornette's checked in. Memphis has gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. From deep, Morant. Rebounded by Brogdon. Boston trailing. He takes it in. Here's Tatum. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
Now here's Brogdon. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Tatum. Shakes him. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Morant against Smart. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Tatum passes to Smart. Kick out to Brown. Wide open. The Grizzlies pull it in. Morant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Adams with a screen on Smart. From deep, Morant got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
A versatile offensive talent. We know Morant can drive, but he also has a smooth jumper.
Brown passes to Tatum. to the paint. Here's Brooks. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
So decisive on the drive. If you don't give Brogdon a lane to the rim, he'll make one.
And then Morant with the dunk.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Here's Cornette. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Soft touch off the glass.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
Morant against Smart. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
And Morant drops them both. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Three-pointer. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Smart passes to Tatum. 1:09 left in the third quarter here. It's tipped. Here's Cornette. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
The first free throw is good.
At the line, Luke Cornette.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Smart against Morant. Five on the clock. Jackson, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Kick out to Brown. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Smart. Pass to Brogdon. Sinks it from distance. Brogdon's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Love watching Brogdon make the right reads. He's more than capable of converting catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Bain, no good. Brooks against Brown. Tatum, a screen on Brooks. Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
An ascending superstar, Tatum has really honed in on what he does best on the offensive end.
At the line.
Good on the second one. It's good if it goes. Oh, he drains the three, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the third quarter.
The previous play
Officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
Yeah, they're going to review that shot to make sure he got it off in time, but I think it's going to count.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Well, the Grizzlies shooting is around 55% so far. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Morant against Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Over Smart. And it's Morant missing. And for Boston, they're shooting about 56% in this one. Outside Tatum. It's Smart on the wing. Outside Brown to the left side wing. Here's Brogdon, and Brogdon with the stop.
He's really become a better all-around player. Brown's passing continues to evolve. Nice find.
Smart against Morant. Pass to Adams. And here's Bane. It's stolen by Brogdon. He can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Morant. Jackson finds Morant. That one doesn't drop.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Left side, Brown. Tatum passes to Brown. Back to Tatum. Here he goes.
Taking it strong. Tatum forcing his way to the line, playing aggressively.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
It's stolen by Smart. Pass to Brown. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Jackson with a screen on Smart. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. On the wing, Bane. Guarded by Brogdon. Just 5 to shoot. Knocked loose.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum. Here's Cornette. Here's Brown. Oh, and Jackson with the block. To the inside. Now here's Morant. Defended by Brown. Morant, the pass to Bane. Now Brooks. Pass to Adams. Morant against Brogdon. Tries to snap the cold streak.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
And here's Brown for 3. The shot that time not on target.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
The 3 from Bane sinks the tray. And now it's an 11-point Memphis lead.
Efficient from range. Desmond came into the league with a sharp three-point shot.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Brown against Bane. From deep. The shot, no good. And Boston going the other way now. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Steps back. Morant with it. Guarded now by Smart. Adams with a screen on Brown. Brooks outside. Outside Bane. And they'll get another chance.
He gets to the long rebound and keeps the clock running. Great play.
Outside for Brooks. On the wing, Bane. Shot clock at 5. Brown with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
You can tell Brogdon is a savvy shooter, getting it off and getting the foul call.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 10. And so Brogdon nails both of them. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Brooks. Fires the three, drops in the three. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Personal foul. First team foul.
15 seconds left in the final quarter. Outside Morant. Pass to Adams. There's the three. Missed it. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road.
I smack clowns with mad style.